Hello, I'm Cynthia Nivyawandi, and you're watching the African News Network. Our top story today. Nigeria is grappling with a wave of nationwide protests sparked by recent increases in electricity prices. Labor unions representing government workers took to the streets on Monday, demanding action from authorities to address a growing cost of living crisis. Here is the full story. Labor unions across Nigeria staged massive protests on Monday in response to steep electricity price hikes following the removal of government subsidies. The protests, involving government workers, saw demonstrations outside public electricity utility offices in major cities. The unions are urging the government to mitigate these price increases, which have exacerbated the already severe cost of living crisis. Electricity rates for some consumers have more than doubled since April. While the government claims it will save at least $788 million in subsidies this year, the financial relief comes at a high social cost. President Bola Tinubu's administration has implemented these cuts as part of broader efforts to reduce spending amidst declining revenue, investments, and oil theft. Joe Ajaro, president of the Nigerian Labour Congress, spoke out during the protests in Abuja, highlighting the frustration of Nigerians. "We cannot continue to increase electricity rates," Ajaro stated. "Our members are out here to express the real pain felt by everyday Nigerians," he added. Despite paying more, many Nigerians still endure a chronically unreliable power supply, with frequent outages affecting both households and businesses. This has fueled public anger and demands for better services. President Tinubu's economic reforms have been controversial, including the removal of fuel subsidies and the unification of the exchange rate, which has led to a significant devaluation of the naira. These measures have driven petrol prices up and inflation to nearly 30%, the highest in almost 3 decades, according to the National Bureau of Statistics. For months, protests have been ongoing as labor unions and the public voice their dissatisfaction with the government's handling of the economy. Unions criticize the government for failing to uphold promises such as a temporary wage increase of approximately $20 per month for all workers and payments of around $15 for 3 months to millions of vulnerable households. With these protests showing no signs of subsiding, questions remain. Will the government respond to the growing discontent? Can it find a balance between necessary economic reforms and the urgent need of its people? Stay with us for further updates on this developing story. I'm Cynthia Nivyawandi, and this is the African News Network. Stay connected with us here on our website, mobile app, and social media platforms for the latest updates on what is unfolding across the African continent.